Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Max and I'm financial enthusiast. I like to save money, make money and spend money. If you're anything like me, I invite you to subscribe, smash the like button and notification bell for future videos. In this video, you'll find out about the best cashback credit cards for 2020 with no annual fees and how to run straightforward, pure and simple cashback reward setup to optimize your earnings. After watching this video, you will know how to maximize your savings and rewards. Let's get straight into it. The first credit card on our list is Citi Double Cash that earns 2% cashback on all purchases, 1% when you charge the card and 1% when you pay it off. This card is the best flat rate cashback credit card on the market for a long time. There are no spending categories. You earn cashback on every purchase. No limits and no caps on possible cashback. No annual fee. This card is great to use on any purchase when you do not have any better credit card option to use that can give you higher cashback percentage. And we will talk about those credit cards next. I have 8 more coming up for you. But this is your base credit card. There is no reason to earn less than 2%. Currently, there is no sign-up bonus for this card, and I don't think it will change in the future. Unlimited 2% cashback on any purchase is a great value, and I don't think there is any reason for Citibank to implement any sign-up bonus to attract new customers. In fact, it's a great way to think about credit cards overall when considering applying for the next one. Would you get this card if there would be no sign-up bonus? If your answer is yes, then most likely it's a good card to get and use keep long term. If your answer is no, you're basically getting the card for sign-up bonus, which is fine if you do it smart. It's called credit card churning, and we'll talk about it in future videos. If you want to have only one credit card, Citi Double Cash probably is your card of choice. But better to add more cards to your wallet to earn 3, 4 and even 5% cashback. That brings us to our next two credit cards. They're similar to each other, so I present them together. Chase Freedom and Discover It. Those two earn 5% cashback on rotating categories that will change each quarter of the year. Categories are very similar between those two, and let's see, for example, in 2020. First quarter, January to March. Discover has 5% cashback on grocery stores, Walgreens and CVS. Chase give you 5% on gas stations. Second quarter, April to June. Discover gives you 5% cashback on gas stations, Uber, Lyft and wholesale clubs. And Chase has 5% cashback on grocery stores. And next quarter, July to September, Discover has 5% cashback on restaurants, which is dining, can be fast food, coffee shops, fine dining, anything like that, as well as purchases made with PayPal. And Chase gives you 5% on Amazon and Whole Foods. And the last quarter, October to December, Discover will give you 5% on Amazon and online on Target and on Walmart. Chase has not yet announced their 5% categories for the last quarter of 2020 at the time of this video recording, but you get the idea of how it works by now. As you can see, some of the major spending categories are covered here. For example, gas stations, grocery stores, Amazon.com. It is important to note that the cashback is limited to 1,500 spend cap per quarter on those 5% category, and then it is just 1%. For the most part, categories do not overlap and often repeat themselves. For example, gas. January to March, Chase gives you 5% on the gas stations. And then April to June, Discover gives you 5% on gas stations. So if you have both of them, you are practically getting 5% cashback on gas for half of the year. I highly recommend you to add those two to your Citi Double Cash card, and together they will kind of form your cashback trifecta. Citi Double Cash, Discover It and Chase Freedom. Use the last two for 5% cashback on categories and everything else will go to Citi Double Cash for 2% cashback. If you do not want to have too many credit cards, those three are the way to go. But stay tuned, there is another 5% cashback credit card on certain categories that I want to include, and few more options for 3 and 4% cashback on certain spend. By the way, Chase Freedom currently has 150 or sometimes 200 sign-up bonus after you open your account if you spend in first 3 months $500 or more. And Discover offers you cashback match in the end of your first year. So basically you will earn 10% cashback on 5% Discover categories for the first year. There is no annual fees on both cards. In fact, there are a handful of credit cards that will offer you 5% cashback on certain spend, and I will make a separate video about those cards. Next card to really maximize your cashback rewards is PNC Cash Rewards Visa. It offers you 4% cashback on gas purchases. Also 3% on dining, 2% on groceries, and 1% on everything else. 4% cashback on gas is the reason why you're getting this card, because it has a cap of 8,000 in combined purchases on those 2, 3, and 4% categories. We'll have other options for dining and groceries and everything else category, and this card you will use 4% on gas purchases at any time Discover or Chase Freedom do not have their gas category in their 5%, or if you maxed out their limit of 1,500 per quarter. However, PNC is a local bank and it may not be available in your state. So if you're able to get this card, it is a great option for gas purchases to get 4% cashback with no annual fee. There are some other options to get 4% or even 5% cashback on gas on credit cards that will have indirect annual fee. I will mention them at the end of the video. Under certain circumstances, it can make sense for you to get those cards, so I will still mention them at the end of this video. And maybe even make a separate video for best cashback credit cards for gas purchases. At the time of this recording, PNC has $100 cashback bonus for opening an account if you spend $1,000 in your first 3 billing cycles. Another great credit card for cashback is from US Bank. US Bank Altitude offers you 4x bonus points on takeouts, delivery, and dining. Of course, bonus points can be redeemed for cashback, which means that essentially this card gives you 4% cashback on dining, takeout, and delivery. So again, if Discover or Chase Freedom do not have category for dining for 5% cashback, you will use US Bank Altitude to get 4% on dining, takeout, and delivery, which is great. It's all about optimizing your strategy and maximizing your rewards. Current sign-up bonus for this card is 20,000 points, which can be redeemed for $200 in cashback after you spend $1,000 within the first 90 days from account opening. That takes us to the next big spending category, groceries. And the best no annual fee credit card for groceries is American Express Blue Cash Everyday. It offers 3% cashback on grocery stores for up to $6,000 spent per year. Current sign-up bonus for this card is $150 or sometimes $200 after you spend $1,000 in your first 3 months from account opening, and there is no annual fee on this card. However, there is another American Express card, Blue Cash Preferred, that has $95 annual fee that offers you 6% cashback on grocery stores. But in this video, we are creating the best cashback reward setup from cards with no annual fee. And frankly speaking, probably for the most people, it will make sense to get Blue Cash every day with no annual fee anyways, to get just 3% on groceries. I'll probably make a separate video on how to choose between those two, and maybe on in just grocery credit cards overall. Next on our list is Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card. It offers you 3% cashback on selected category of your choice. You can choose from gas, online shopping, dining, travel, home improvement. I recommend you to choose online shopping because we will cover other available categories with different cards, and online shopping is a really big one to choose 3% in cashback. So if you choose online shopping, you will get 3% cashback in online purchases, such as from eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Ticketmaster. Whatever purchases you make online, you go to see a concert and you're buying tickets, or sports, or you're buying something on Amazon or eBay. All these purchases will give you 3% in cashback with this card if you choose online shopping. So this is a really big category, and you will get 3% cashback for your first 2,500 spent in this category each quarter. So there is a cap. Currently, it has $200 in sign-up bonus when you spend $1,000 in your first 3 months from account opening. The next card is probably one of the best all-around credit cards that offer cashback and rewards with no annual fee. If for any reason after watching this video you still want to have just one credit card, this card can be your choice. Wells Fargo Propel is a credit card that offers you great value. This is an incredible no annual fee option for travel cashback and rewards. You will get 3x points redeemable for cashback, so essentially 3% cashback on travel such as hotel, flights, car rentals, even gas stations, Uber, Lyft, also dining and streaming services. Currently it offers 20,000 points redeemable for cashback, $200 as a sign-up bonus for a new card member if you spend $1,000 in first 3 months from account opening. The last card on our list is US Bank Cash Plus Visa Credit Card. It has 5% cashback on selected categories, similar to Chase Freedom or Discover It card, but those categories are not rotating with US Bank, so you can just simply select 2 categories from the list: TV, internet and streaming services, home utilities, ground transportation, select clothing stores, cell phone providers, electronic stores, gym, fitness centers, fast food, sporting goods stores, department stores, furniture stores and movie theaters. You can choose 2 of them. Maybe choose TV, internet and streaming services plus cell phone providers. So just put your cell phone bill on the card plus Netflix or any other streaming services, internet, and leave the card at home. Put it on autopay and get 5% cashback in those categories. There is a whole category of cards that you can have and just leave it home and still get a great value. For example, hotel credit cards. I'm going to make a separate video about hotel credit cards, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. The last 3 credit cards I want to mention in this video will have indirect annual fee. Amazon 5% cashback credit card with Chase. If you have Prime membership with Amazon, it will give you 5% cashback on any purchase on Amazon.com. And of course the cost of Prime membership is your indirect annual fee. However, if you already have Prime or shop on Amazon often, it can totally make sense to get this card and get 5% cashback on your purchases there. Costco Anywhere Visa gives you 4% cashback on gas, 3% on restaurants. Obviously the Costco membership is your indirect annual fee, so if you live nearby Costco or already have Costco membership, going to Costco often, it probably makes sense for you to get this card and get 4% cashback on gas purchases. Sam's Club MasterCard gives you 5% cashback on gas purchases, and Sam's Club membership is your indirect annual fee. If you don't have it, you can just use PNC card for 4% in gas purchases, Discover It and Chase Freedom for your 5% categories when gas is there, and Wells Fargo Propel for 3% on gas as well. Well, many people talk about points, complicated redemption options, cards with annual fees and benefits that are not for everyone. But I believe for many people, most of the time, straightforward, pure and simple cashback on credit cards with no annual fees is the way to go. So before you go, remember to subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. It will help me out a lot as well. Leave the like on the video, hit the notification bell for the future videos. If you like this video, please share it with someone. Here we have a conversation about credit cards, personal finance, investment, stock market, real estate, and other relevant topics in finance and economics. Please check the links in the description of the video. Those are referral links and I will benefit from them. So this is the perfect way to support my channel. Check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Until the next one.